today. Yeah, like that. Let me just let me just put in the description box. Let's see, I'm trying to get, there we go. That one's a little bit better. Okay. Ooh. Hey Lenore, what's going on, girl? Okay, I can't even get into my, I'm gonna have to redo this. Welcome, welcome guys. Happy Friday. Hey Linda. How's everybody doing? You already see some goodies? Hey Jenny. Okay, let me just put in my email really fast. I'm trying to connect. How are the kitties? Oh, their tummies are fat right now because I gave them wet food. And so right now they're like in nap mode. Okay, I don't know what's going on. How come I can't connect? Let me go on my phone real fast. Hey, Sleeker. Sorry about that. Hey, Gil. Happy Friday. Okay, there we go. So for some reason my computer's not connecting. It's buffering, but it's okay. Hey, Ash. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while because last week there was no sale. All right, let me try to connect again to my computer, my laptop. Come on, come on. Look what my computer's doing, Sophia.
Oh, buffering.
Yeah, it's just not even connecting. All right, folks. So, oh, there we go. There we go. Finally. Okay, okay. Let's pin the message. Okay, hello everybody. Ash, Lenore, Jenny, Linda, Gail, Sleeker. I think I got everybody. So I'm gonna do camera down. Today it's just gonna help my back because when it's facing forward up, it strains my back. Today it's just like one of those days where I'm like, you know. So we'll do that. Oh, I need my measuring tape. So, this past week, there's been some stuff, personal family stuff that's been going on. So that's why last week didn't happen. But I have some really good finds. There are a few pieces that I am pulling out of my personal collection, the vault, as I like to say. And yeah, just want to give somebody an opportunity to add something to their collection, and just some really special pieces. Some really special pieces. Okay. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And let's see. Okay, does anybody see anything that they're like, hey, I want to see that first? What's the deal on that, the information and the price? We could do that. If anybody sees anything right now. Okay, the leaf earrings, absolutely. Hey, Carly, did you already get your last package, girl? I hope so. Yes, the feather earrings, the feather earrings. The blue necklace. Blue necklace, blue necklace. I don't have a blue necklace. This is like a grain. A little grainy. Maybe it looks blue on my... Oh, it does look kind of bluish on the screen. This is actually a very, very special Casa Maya collector piece. Heart earrings. And diamond shape. Okay. Heart earrings and diamond shape. Okay. Okay, let's start off with this. Okay, so let me go over really quickly. Shipping rates. Under a pound, $7. Domestic flat. If it's over a pound, priority, $10 on up. International, you already know that it's 18 on up with that, depending on weight. So, yeah. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Is there anything else? Okay, let me give a measurement on this. With the first requested item is, and I apologize for the shadow. I have like recessed lighting and another, it's just a hot mess. So we're looking at, from the drop down, almost 2 inches on these native feather earrings. Okay, these are solid sterling. And there was, wow, it looks like there was a mark. Possibly a maker's mark, but it's gone. Okay, solid sterling, folks. Solid sterling. Okay. These will have a start bid of $25. I don't know if you're familiar with feather earrings. Like, no, they're very pricey. And the bigger they are, it's you know, it's gonna be more money. So we have Renoir at 25. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I have a 27 or higher? 27 or higher. Okay, I'm just gonna start counting it down for Miss Renoir. Going once, with the rhodolite pendant onyx bracelet. Oh, okay. Okay. Hopefully it gets there soon. Hey, Valerie. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Miss Lenore. And I have my sister helping me out over here. Okay, Ash, you wanted to see this necklace. I'm gonna move some stuff over a little bit. Hey, Yolanda. Okay, this necklace is copper and brass. Okay, it's very, very abstract. It is by the designer Maya. Okay, and these sell for well over $100. Okay, let me show you the back. There is the maker's mark of Maya. Look up this jeweler. It's like up there. It's no joke. Okay, there is, you know, some, I don't know if you'd call this patina or wear. I mean, this piece is very, very old. It has a copper hook clasp. I'm going to give a full measurement from one end to the other. Now, I've seen these necklaces like this because I did a research on it. And then I've seen some where they'll have like an extra bar right here and like a little dangly pendant. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is wear or that's the way the color is supposed to be. Kind of like a green and a blue. It's all over. I think that's the original. Okay. Casamaya, brass. We have copper. Let's get a measurement. This one is a very special collector necklace. If you're into collecting that awesome native old Mexican jewelry, this is going to be it right here. Okay, so from one end to the other, we are looking at 18 inches from this end all the way over to this end. The beautiful thing about this is that there's a loop. So if you want it longer, you could completely add another loop or an extender. Okay. This one is going to have a start bid of 60. This is going to be a start bid of 60. These pieces do go for, you know, a couple hundred on up. Usually like the smaller pieces, obviously. I mean, I've seen a bracelet sell for like $250. Thanks, Ash. Appreciate it. Are you familiar with this design? It is kind of abstract. We have Ash at 60. We're looking for 65. 65. Very, very cool. You see the faces right here. It kind of looks possibly, I mean, it's tribal abstract. It she's like, no, not at all, but it's a cool piece to look at, huh? I at first thought, was this like a fish? Okay, yeah, see? There you go. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy said there's someone asking, and of course what they ask for is not always what they're gonna get. $345. So Maya, this designer, they sell for a good amount. A good amount. 65 or higher. Anybody else in it? I'm going to give it a few more. A few more. And then we'll go on to... Okay, I'm going to start calling it. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Hey, Stacy. Sold. What a phenomenal deal. Phenomenal. Hey, Jane. Phenomenal. Right? What a deal. Okay, so Linda wanted to see these turquoise heart earrings. You're welcome. Anybody else can possibly jump in on the interest of these. Okay. And let me do a little drop measurement. So if you're wearing them, they're for pierced ears. If you're wearing them, they're going to drop almost at an inch. Almost at an inch. There's just like a hair short of an inch from the loop down, okay? Turquoise heart. They're not signed. I will do a start bid on these for 20. A start bid on these for 20. Sleeker came in at 20. Thank you very much, Sleeker. Do I have a 22 or higher? 22 or higher. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Linda's in at 22. Do I have a 24 or higher? A 24 or higher. And these are like a sawtooth bezel. Sawtooth bezel. Very cute. Very, very cute. Sleeker, are you still in? If not, no worries. You know. We may have lost Sleeker. You there, Sleeker? Okay, I'm going to start counting it down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Linda. All right, Linda got them for 22. Awesome. And then I have these awesome native earrings with the purple stone. I don't know if this is Suge Light. It's very, very dark, but they are signed. They are signed OTT, and OTT is Ted. Ted OTT. Look up Ted OTT. Crazy on the amount of what his pieces sell for. Okay. So I believe these are Navajo. His stuff sells for hundreds of dollars, but we're gonna do a really good deal on these. The measurement on these diamond shaped earrings, it's a little bit past an inch. A little bit past an inch, okay? And we have, they're signed. There is a lot of patina on the back, okay? So these are gonna have a start bid of 40. These are gonna have a start bid of 40. We have Ted, OTT, some really, really spectacular jewelry that he has created. Thank you, Linda. We have Linda in at 40. Do I have a 42 or higher? 42 or higher. Okay. We're going to give it a little bit more. You want to see the square turquoise. The ring back there, Lenore? All right. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Miss Linda. Congrats. Awesome. That was a spectacular deal. Okay. So this is like old pawn. Unfortunately, and you know what? It doesn't make it less desirable, but for some people it does, you know, bother them. This is not signed. This is not signed, and you're very welcome. Thank you. Okay, so let me show you what's going on with this ring. So it stopped at an 8.5, okay? But I'm going to show you. See the room on the side? It's bigger than an 8.5. I want to say about a 9. This is going to be about a 9. A size 9, okay? Sometimes just the mandrel and the way it's designed, it's not going to flush perfectly. So this is the sterling silver. This is a very, very old turquoise. Fabulous. Look at how beautiful that turquoise cab is. Look at that. Awesome. Beautiful. I love this one. Okay. So it's going to be a size 9. This one is going to have a start bid of 65. This one is going to have a start bid. You know, Sleeker, it didn't, I don't know if it's Royston on the turquoise. I'm not an expert on that, and it's not signed. You know what? It could, no, it would have been signed right there. I was about to say it could have been on the band, but no. Start bid of 65. That's a beautiful low start bid. These rings sell for over 100, especially the old pawn turquoise pieces. You go anywhere, you're not going to find this less than 100. I'm telling you that right now. For the size and the cab. Stunning. Okay. Now, if anybody's interested after my sale, email me. The email is in the description box below. Okay. All right. We'll pass on this for right now. We will pass. I just think this fairy is so cute. I mean, it's modern. It's not old. It's a brooch. But I mean, just to put anywhere. Look at how cute she is. Okay. So I will do a buy it now on her for $12. $12 on the fairy brooch. She's a fairy. Yeah, yeah. We got the little, look at her little ears. Thanks, Sleeker. Isn't she cute? All right, congrats. Congrats, congrats. All right. I think it might be too soon to show this, but this is actually my personal moonstone bracelet. And I have not come across one like this out in the market. Not with this same design. It's one of a kind. I mean, look at the clarity on the moonstone. It's like clear, and then you get this flash of blue. These are very, very high quality moonstones, probably from Sri Lanka. That's one of the spots that those precious stones come out of, the high quality ones, along with the like Bohemian garnets. So this one, I'm going to give you a measurement. It's adjustable. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I paid a lot of money for it. It's not going to be cheap, but, you know, you try to find one of these out on the market, it's gonna be very, very costly. Okay. So it has 3 adjustable links. 3 adjustable links. If you're a 6.5, it will fit you. All the way up to, let me see here, all the way up to an 8. 6.5 to an 8. So that's a very, very wide range of versatility. 6.5 to 8. There's 3 links. I would use the middle one. And then if I wasn't, and if I wasn't as, how do you say, not fat, but I can't even think. Like basically, if I wasn't retaining a lot of water that day, I would be able to get it kind of on the small one, but it's been a while. So, but look at this. Absolutely. So yeah, this could fit a wide range of wrists. Now it does have a lot of patina on the back, and I like it that way because it gives like this kind of like shadow effect where the moonstones just pop. I could weigh this on the scale if you want. Let's just do that. And then I'm going to give you guys the price. So right now it's weighing over 85 grams. Over 85 grams. She is a chunkaroonie. No, it's not signed, honey. I got this some years ago from Miss Gina Gay, and I'm ready to release it. I've had my use of it, and I'm ready to part with it. Okay. So this one is going to have a start bid of $265. $265. Beautiful. Look at that. This isn't your common run-of-the-mill moonstone. And I like the fact that the shapes are all different. They're all different, yet they mesh wovenly, like really good. There's a symmetric feel to it, even though these are all asymmetric, you know? Does that kind of make sense? I hope so. So a start bid of $265. A start bid of $265. Oh, I was trying to say the word. I was trying to say if I wasn't as swollen on my wrist that day, I could get it on the smaller one. That's the word I was trying to describe. Not inflated, swollen. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. We are gonna keep it moving. Let's pass on that one. Here is a sterling pendant, and it has an opal. Really, really cute. It's just a darling little piece. Okay. The drop on this is going to be a little bit past an inch. A little bit past an inch. Let's just do a buy it now on this one of $23. A buy it now of $23 for the opal and the sterling, which it's a really good deal. You know what? Over here in Southern California, it's been challenging trying to find the good prices for you guys because everything is up. Everything is up. Scrap, gold, silver, weight, everything is up. Buy it now for $23. Okay, let's pass on this. All right, let me see what I got here. Okay, so I actually ended up pulling, you know what, let me show this one really fast. This one's a beautiful AB and clear crystal brooch. It is signed by Caru. I've seen that brand before. It's more modern, the brand. Okay. But it has a lot of fire, this ring of a brooch. If anybody's interested, let's just do a buy it now of $20 on this Caru brooch. I just have the pin opened, that way you could see. Hey Bruce, how's it going? So here we have this beautiful AB clear and smoky crystal brooch. Buy it now for $20. Buy it now for $20. Signed Caru. Garu. Okay. We will pass. We will pass. This I've actually had for a while. It's listed on my eBay store, and I'm just gonna try to give it another whirl over here, and I'm gonna discount the price. This is James Avery. I believe let me look way fast. So the chain, not only is the pendant James Avery, but so is the chain. The chain is a authentic James Avery. Okay, these sell for well over 100 plus. Hey Elizabeth, everybody who's come in, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So the drop, the wearable drop length on this is 8.5 inches. Okay, 8.5 inches. That's the drop. And I will do a start bid. Yes. I will do, never mind, I'm looking at something else. I will do a start bid on this one of $50. $50. A start bid of $50. James Avery. Hey, Suzanne. Thank you so much for your bid, honey. Do I see a 55 or higher? A 55 or higher. James Avery, folks. All right, we have Ash in a 55. Do I have a 60? A 60. Hi, Mom. How are you feeling? I'm surprised you're in here. You should be resting. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, thank you, Ash. Do I have a 70 or higher? A 70 or higher. Okay. Yeah, don't try to overthink about anything. Hey, Carrie. Okay, Suzanne's at 70. Do I have a 75 or higher on this James Avery cross necklace? The chain is James Avery and so is the pendant. Okay, so Ash is out. Thank you for your bids, honey. Okay, so we have Suzanne. Let's start calling it. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats. Okay, you're very welcome. I have this gold mesh, really cutie patootie little, it could be a little handbag or a coin purse. This is by Whiting and Davis, but let me show you what happened. I actually picked this up at a antique store many years ago. So this side is very flashy. Okay, I'm gonna show you the inside. It's pretty clean for as old as it is. Pretty clean. There's the maker's mark, Whiting and Davis, but the back isn't as shiny. It's just not as shiny. It may have been exposed to, like, I don't know, maybe the sun. However, it doesn't take away, it's still a great piece. Look at, so this one's the one that's not as shiny, and this is the, oh, say this one, you can see the difference. It's still a very, very sweet piece. And because of its current condition, I will do a buy it now on this one for $15. $15 on the Whiting and Davis. $15. Very, very cute. Even if you have like a niece, a granddaughter, you know, the ones that like to, you know, dress up and then have the little flashy purse. Buy it now for $15. Okay. Since I'm doing a buy it now 15, I'm also going to be doing this sterling. No, I'm sorry. It's not sterling. Why did I say this? It's just a base metal rose brooch. If anybody's interested, this one is also 15. This one's 15 and this one's 15. I'll do a buy it now. 15, and this one's 15. Okay, Carrie, I got your email. Thank you. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Let's pass on that. Okay. Okay. We have this. Look at the fire on this brooch. These are actual. These are Swarovskis. This is a brooch from Austria. That's what Swarovskis are. They're Austrian crystals. Okay, and it's just fabulous. Like, look at the fire this one has. Blues and clear crystals. And I'm gonna get the magnifier. Through the video lens, it looks like there's like also, yeah, those are like, let me see, does this light up? Oh no, there's like a light hue of lavender. Do you see that? Every other one, the Marquise style crystal. This is absolutely gorgeous. This one will have a start bid of, let's just do a start bid of 26. And it is signed right there, made in Austria. A start bid of 26. So basically a Swarovski brooch. And thanks, Ash. This is coming in at 1 3/4 horizontally. Do I have a 28 or higher? A 28 or higher. Okay, Mom, I would, there you go. I need a 30. Okay, Ash is out. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start counting it down for Miss Hernandez. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this next sterling necklace, right, isn't it? It has a toggle clasp and it has a bird as its pendant. I mean, somebody could remove it. Yeah, absolutely. I'll show that right after this one, Carrie. Give me 1 sec. So this is solid sterling. The drop on this is 9.5 inches. Let me show you what it is. So here's the toggle clasp. 9.5 inch drop. And on the back of this bird, it says Mexico. Okay. This is all sterling. Very, very cute. It kind of has like these little chain dangles. So let's just do a start bid on this one of 18. This is all silver. All silver. Start bid of 18. This would be great for layering. Thank you, Suzanne. Do I have a 20 or higher? A 20 or higher. I'm going to give it a few more. Okay, let's start counting it down for Miss Suzanne. Going once, going twice, fair warning, sold. Thank you, Suzanne. Thanks, babe. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, now Miss Carrie wanted to take a look at this beautiful liquid silver necklace. Okay, now I'm gonna measure it from one end. You're very welcome, honey. I'm gonna measure it from one end to the other. There are 2 loops that you could possibly hook, and if it's still too short, you can add some more loops or an extender. Like, I wouldn't let this hold me back if I really wanted this necklace and I wanted it maybe an inch longer or half an inch. You could definitely do that. So it's gonna measure from one end to the other 19 inches. 19 inches. Okay. 19 inches. Solid sterling. I'm gonna do a start bid on this one of $60. This one is gonna have a start bid of $60. Sleeker, I think you need to refresh your whatever you're looking at the video through, honey, your phone or your tab. Okay, thank you, Ash. We have Ash in at 60. Do I have 65 or higher? 65 or higher. It's okay. It's okay. No, you're fine. I'm just going to give it a few more. A few more. Okay, Miss Guzman is in at 65. Yes, absolutely, Suzanne. Elizabeth, I don't know how many strands. Let me see. Let me try to get a idea. We have 70 with Ash. 1, 2, 3. Hold on one sec. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's over 20. It's over 20. I'll tell you that much. It's probably like around 25. It's over 20, the strands. It's a nice thick one. It's not like a dainty one on the liquid silver. Are you still in, Miss Guzman? No, you're fine. Were you still interested, or you want to go out? Okay. All right, let's start counting it down for Miss Ash. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Woohoo! Congratulations. Congrats, congrats. Okay, so I had a request on this beautiful enlarged caviar bead. This is sterling silver. And I actually had to dip it in some silver cleaner. I don't look it. If items have patina, I don't clean them. It's just kind of like a rule of thumb with vintage, especially antiques. However, when it looks more stained, I think you know what I'm talking about. Or it was exposed to something, like there was something going on. So I had to dip this. And then I wipe it down with this cloth. So these, if anybody's interested in getting these cloths, these are the ones I use. Just let me know. You can order them on Amazon. That's where I get them from. But if you just want, like, if you want one right now, I have some in stock. Okay, so this necklace is gonna measure, it's gonna measure 19.5 inches. 19.5 inches. And I do like the style of these caviar beads. Okay, so we have, let me see here fast. Okay. 19.5. I will do a start bid on this necklace of 28. 28. Thank you, Suzanne. Do I have a 30 or higher? A 30 or higher. This is great for layering too. It's just a different texture and style. Sterling silver from Italy. I believe it's from Italy. It's signed, or maybe not. OTC. The brand OTC. I've had that before. Okay. Let's start counting it down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold, 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 sold. Now, when I clean my silver, I use these towels. I do a dip, depending, or I could just use these, and these get really dark, like black, but they're still, they're still good. So if anybody's interested in these, they're $5 each, and I could just put it in with your order. To help clean up your silver. Okay, Suzanne. Thank you. Suzanne's getting one. Here's another one. I have another one, and yeah, so don't, it's gonna get dark. I could show you the way mine looks. It's black, but they still work. They're great. And your hands are gonna get residue, but it comes off with soap and water. Here's another one if anybody's interested. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. All right, Elizabeth, you got the other one, girl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here you go. All right, let's take a look. Oh, actually, before I get into this silver bracelet, you can never go wrong with a nice pair of hoop earrings. These are sterling. If anybody's interested, let's just do a buy it now of 20. A buy it now of 20. All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much. Okay, this next bracelet, you guys, this is solid sterling right here. This is the clasp. It's a nice fatty clasp, very sturdy and strong. It's not signed by anybody specifically. You like this one? It has a lot of weight. Okay. The measurement on this one is going to fit the wrist size 7.5 inches. Okay. 7.5 inches. 7.5, Mom. 7.5 inches. Solid sterling. Very, very cute. This also could look fabulous on a man as well. It's like a unisex. Okay, so this is a 7.5 inch. And let me see where it's weighing. I'm curious. This weighs over 77 grams of pure silver. Over 77 grams of pure silver. Okay. This one is going to have a start bid of 85. A start bid of 85. And I could tell you right now, you're not going to find one under 100 out in the market. Start bid of 85. Kind of reminds me of like a Cartier. Some type of watch band. This is over 77 grams of silver. That's a fabulous deal for a start bid. Start bid of 85. Very, very nice. Very sleek, clean. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Now, we showed, yeah, it is. I showed this turquoise ring. I have this other one. Look how gorgeous this is. And it is not signed. This one is going to be a size it's going to be about a size 9. A size 9. This is that nice old pawn. Look at the cab on that. Beautiful matrix. So a size 9, and I will do a start bid on this one of 60. A start bid of 60. Look at the bezel work. They're like scalloped bezel. Beautiful matrix on this turquoise. Okay, we are going to pass on this. We will pass. This loop Marcasite is a sterling bracelet. It has a toggle clasp. Okay, let me see if it'll fit a smaller. It actually will. Look at that. So I'm gonna measure it, but if you're smaller, it'll go through this rope, style sterling loop. I actually like that it dangles. If you got to make it shorter. Okay, so this measurement for this bracelet is, oh, it's at 8 inches. So I feel like there are a lot of people, so to here it's 8 inches. If you need to make it small, let me see what the size that is right there reflecting, just to give you an idea. Okay, so so this is 8 inches, and this is between, this is around 7 right here, 7. So even if you're like a 7.5, this one will work, or this one will work. One of them will work. Okay. I'm trying to think. You can make it, yeah, I don't think you want to make it. So anywhere between a 7 and an 8. Really, really pretty. Loops, circles, solid sterling. It just has a style to it. You could throw it on. I would do a start bid on this one of 28. I will do a start bid on this one of 28. This is solid sterling. This is a nice one you could just throw on just to go to the store. Maybe do, if you have another bracelet, stack it up. And I think that's a very fair price of a start bid. There's only one bid. Somebody gets to bring it home for $28. Okay. We will pass, and this is a very, very old antique glass beaded purse. This is actually one from my collection. And a lot of times when you find these purses, something's ripped, we got missing beads. This one is actually in very decent condition. It has this beautiful royal blue glass bead. Here's the back side. It does have a lot of weight to it. You know, just, somebody could put this in a shadow box. I have like made where I've had these beaded purses like in a frame hanging on the wall. It looks really cute. If that's your cup of tea, okay? And then this is the inside. Which is, it's in really good condition. A lot of times these are shredded. These are shredded. This would be cute, a night out on the town if you want to use it. And it is heavy though, okay? I will do a start bid on this one of 40. Which is still very, oh, you know what? I didn't give you guys a measurement. I'm sorry. The measurement of this purse vertically, the purse part is 6 inches down. And then the chain is gonna be another 6 to 7 inch. Hold on. another like 6 inches. So total, you're looking at 12 from the chain all the way down to the base of the purse. A start bid of 40. It's just a beautiful piece. Start bid of 40. Okay, we're gonna pass. If anybody's interested, email me. Okay. Okay, I absolutely love this. I don't know. I think somebody made this, and it's kind of like a, wait a minute, what is this? Hold on one second. Okay, you know what? This one isn't ready. I just caught something right now and it has... No, this one definitely is not ready. It has like a little piece of wax or something. I gotta fix this. I didn't see that. Hey, Emily. How's it going? Okay, let me show you guys this very pricey Betsy Johnson necklace, but it needs some TLC. It needs some TLC. So this is an authentic Betsy Johnson zebra with articulated little feet. Now, there was a zebra collection. There was like a bigger one. There was, I'm good. A bracelet, but as you can see, the arm's missing and the leg is missing. Here they are. We have the limbs. Now, this still has life. You know, these sell for like $70 on up resale, maybe even higher because I haven't checked recently. But if somebody's into, you know, the cool Betsy Johnson pieces, they just have to glue the arm and the leg. Take the time to do that if they want it. It's probably not going to be articulated though. It's going to be like a stiff arm and a leg. I just still feel like the zebra still has life in it. But because of its condition, I'm only going to do a buy it now on this one of $10 because of its condition. You glue it on, nobody's going to know that it has a stiff arm and a stiff leg. Oh, you want it? Okay. All right, Mom. Mom's going to glue it up. Congratulations. Okay, this ring is actually, who is this by? WJ. WJ. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you what this ring looks like. It is a bypass. This kind of reminds me of like the Cartier. I'm going to show you what it is. I'm just trying to get a measurement on this though. Okay. So it's sitting at an 8. Oh no, it could be as big as a 9, but if you need to make it smaller, it will. Let me show. So right here, it's a 9. Okay, but if you want to make it smaller, you can. So this is like a nail. So I know like Cartier has a line of like the nail or the screw bracelet. I don't know if they make rings, but this is solid sterling. It's just cool. It's different, you know. If you know, you know. So right now it's sitting at a 9, but it could be made smaller. This just has to go in, okay? And it's a sterling. It's adjustable. Adjustable. So let's do a start bid on this one of 26. A start bid of 26 on the nail sterling adjustable band. It's cool. You could also probably layer it with like other pieces. And it has a design on the side, just kind of like a hammered look. And here is the brand. WJ. You guys, these pieces of jewelry are very pricey, and I think it's because when like Cartier came out with these bracelets, and I don't know who first came out with what, but you know, there is a community that they love this stuff, and it's very expensive. Start bid of 26. Okay, we're gonna pass on that guy. Let me show another purse. This is an antique purse. It is mesh. Well, it's like a flat mesh, and a lot of times flappers would rock these little handbags, and these are like kind of painted. So a lot of times because of the age, you'll find like a huge, like the paint chipping off of them. Like it's discolored right there on that one. But for the most part, you could see the beige and the blue design. This side is, the other side is better than this side. But I mean, it's such a classy little piece. Look at that. So the measurement of the actual purse, we're looking at from this part going down to 7 inches. 7 inches. So if anybody's interested, I will do a start bid of 30 on this one. A start bid of 30. If you go to any antique store, they're about $100 on it. $100 on it. Okay, give it a few more. It's so pretty. I think it's so pretty. A really, really beautiful piece of history. These are heavy. I don't know how women carry these around with their lipstick and their coins. Of course, they have, you know, it, and then maybe a little mirror. Like, these are heavy. You could totally, like, swing this. If it has, you know, a lipstick and a mirror, you could swing this and hit somebody. It has weight to it. It really does. Okay, so we'll pass on that. We will pass. Here I have a Zuni sterling brooch. It is by the designer Elk. It is signed on the back. Elk. I would put a converter on this and wear it as a pendant off of a necklace. Very, very, yes, you could definitely use it as a weapon, Mom. We got to protect, us women got to protect ourselves out there. You never know what's going to happen if, unfortunately, if something like that happens. 2 1/4. 2 1/4 is the drop. Okay. Solid sterling. Let's just do this one for a buy it now of 30. We'll buy it now of 30. It is signed by Elk. We'll do a buy it now of 30. Yeah, I believe it was Zuni. You know what? Let me double, because I got this a long time ago. Hold on. Let me double check. Let me double check. Let's see here, because I have had the snakes. Mike Bird, Romeo. It's not popping up. Yeah, I don't know what the actual the meaning is. I'm trying to do I got this years ago. Thank you, Kathy. See this website, it's called Turquoise and Tufa and Spirit Figure Pin. I don't think they know what someone people here. Okay, so that's a different person. All I know is that it's signed Elk. Yeah. All right. Well, congrats, Kathy. I was trying to find something comparable. I got it so long ago. Here, babe. Here's a bag. You can use it on something else. It's a very, very awesome piece, so. Okay, thank you. All right. I'm going to just show this. If there's any... Let's move this one over. So this is a neck. These are clip-on earrings. It matches this necklace I have. And I'm just going to throw in the clip-on earrings free with the necklace. This is Hobe. If you guys are familiar with Hobe, it's high-end vintage stuff. Yeah, that's it. High-end vintage stuff. And this is the beautiful necklace. We have beautiful AB blue-green crystals. We have like a gold tone faceted. It's 2 strands. I'm going to measure it. But this is a authentic Hobe necklace. Okay. So the measurement of this is going to be from the hook all the way to the extender, 17.5 inches. 17.5 inches. So I'm going to throw in the earrings for free. Hobe, signed piece. Let's just do, let's just do a buy it now of 32 on this one. Let's do a buy it now of 32, which is a fabulous deal for Hobe. All right, Suzanne. Good, good. This was an awesome deal. Congratulations. I got the best prices. Here, baby. Oh, this one's I know tore back, but thank you. Well, you know what? It's going to need a new one. There's a rip right there. I have these. Let me see what... Okay, I don't know the maker's mark on this. It says SD, I believe. These are just cute little sterling filigree design. Cute, like if you like loops, but you just want them really small, snug to your ear, you know, smaller. These are a great set. This is gonna measure about 1/2 inch. Or these would be absolutely cute for a little girl. Okay. Sterling little earrings. I will do these for a buy it now of 18. Buy it now of 18. Has a nice, it looks like it has a nice strong post. Double-sided turquoise and coral crosses. Not at the moment. And dragon's breath. No, not at the moment, Sleeker. Oh, thank you. Suzanne got them for 18. See, I totally missed. Congrats. Here I have, this one's kind of small. But it's a vintage Vandel sterling necklace. Has a very unique design to it. And it's going to measure 15 inches. 15 inches. Let me make sure it's Vandel. On the maker's mark. I like to triple, quadruple check pieces because you never know. Yeah, it's Vandel. And this is the chain. Solid sterling. Do you see how sweet this is? I'm wondering if let me see if I could wrap it around twice like a bracelet. Yeah, you can. Look at, I wrapped it around twice. I'm a 7.5. And it'll clip. If it's too short for somebody on as a necklace. However, you could add an extender. Okay? So I'm just gonna do a really fabulous deal on this one. Mid-century sterling Vandel. Let's just do a buy it now of 20. And this is solid sterling. Solid sterling. A buy it now of 20. Thank you, Elizabeth. Congratulations. That's a great deal. Congrats. Okay. All right, this stunning necklace is actually signed by an artist, and I've been working on trying to figure out who made this, and to no avail. I couldn't figure it out. I've been busy with the loop trying to see what the signature is. Okay, I've done the Google Lens. Maybe somebody else would have better luck. However, so this is an artisan pendant. We have rhodolite and pyrite. Okay, it is signed, and it has a nice thick chain. The chain was probably just added, you know, to the pendant. It is going to have a drop. It's going to be 8.5 inches, the drop. The drop is 8.5 inches on the chain. It's a nice thick rope one. Okay. So we have an 8.5 inch drop. And let's just do a start bid on this one of 45. A start bid of 45. It is signed, but unfortunately, I don't know what it says. Let's see, maybe if we can. Sometimes under different. That's not going to help. Hold on. It's just really hard. I think it's like L something. But it's a really, really pretty piece. It's different. And it's nice and has a nice thickness to it. Now, if somebody, I don't know if anybody's interested, but if somebody just wanted the chain, well, first of all, the chain is worth like $35 on net. So yeah, this is a good price. This is a good price. I'm not making much off of it. This is pretty much around what I paid for it. Thank you, Pandora. Do I have a 47 or higher? A 47 or higher. How are you doing, honey? Okay, I'm going to start calling it for Miss Pandora. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Congratulations. This is actually phenomenal. Look at this little guy. Well, it's not that little. Matador riding the bull. This is solid sterling. It's a pendant. I just think it's so cool. It's probably, I mean, I would assume it's from Spain, but there's no markings. Okay. We have, you're very welcome. Thank you. Let me know if you're interested in anything else around here, because I've showed everything, and people, yeah, there's no bites on it. This is about an inch tall. I will do this one for a buy it now of 26. A buy it now of 26. Matador on the bull, solid sterling. The turquoise rings, absolutely. These are around a size, I don't know what size your finger is. They're around a size 9. Is that too big or too small? The turquoise rings? Also, if you want them resized, I could take them to my jeweler. but it's an additional cost. Buy it now of 26 on the sterling. Your size? Nice. Okay, let's pass on these guys. Okay, so this is like turquoise. They're not signed. It's old pawn, size 9, and a start bid of 60 on this one. Start bid of 60. This one has a square turquoise cab. And these do sell for over 100 for the size of turquoise. And then this one is also, I believe, let's see here. Yeah, this one's also, yeah. Then we have this one. And this one has the scallop curved bezel. This one is a 3D dimensional turquoise, beautiful matrix. Size 9, solid sterling. And this one as well is a start bid of 60. I mean, if you're the only one bidding, then you could just, you know, buy it now for 60 pretty much. Because I don't think there's anybody else interested. Okay, Pandora. Well, wait a minute. Hold on, Robin. Hold on. Pandora. Which ring were you referring to? 1 or 2? And Robin, which one were you referring to? 1 or 2? Okay, you're referring to 2. Robin, which one were you referring to, honey? Yeah, they're both size 9. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right, Pandora. I'm just going to give this to you for 60. Okay, beautiful. And then Robin, you'll get this one for 60. Okay? So congrats to both of you. They're beautiful pieces. I like those. I wish I could keep them, but I can't keep everything. Congrats. Anybody? Thank you very much. Anybody who came in, I've showed all these pieces. And yeah. This next sterling ring is a size 7.5. No, 7 1/4. 7 1/4. And it has a cross. Okay. It is sterling. It's not marked, but it's sterling. I tested it. Okay, 7 1/4. If anybody's interested, let's do this one for a buy it now of 25. And it's a size 7 1/4. I love these bands. Especially when, you know, it has like a cross. You could even put this on a chain. It's a really pretty band. It's a really pretty band. Let's give it a few more. Okay, we will pass on that little guy. Oh, this one's cute. Let's try this one. This one is going to be a size 8. It's a size 8. And I will do this heart band for a buy it now of 22. It's just a heart band and it's a size 8. So it has the hearts, one going up, down, up, down, up, down, and then there's like a band in the back. Buy it now for 22. Really, really cute. That would be cute to stack it up with like other bands. Or my heart lovers. Isn't it cute? Does anybody have any plans this weekend? You guys are quiet right now. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Okay, so we'll pass on this one. We will pass. These are kind of fun. Okay, if you have kids or if you know a teacher, these are, you're watering the plants? Okay. Do you talk to your plants, Elizabeth? I'm being serious because I know there's people who do that and I don't know if it's true. They say that the plants know. I mean, you know. Okay, so if you have a young kiddo or maybe you know somebody who's in the teaching, who's in the education career, this would be so much fun for the kiddos. Okay, I'm going to show you what they are. They're all on a long chain. They're costume. Okay, guys. So we have some headphones on a very long chain. We have what looks like a rocking horse, and it's like an antique wash. We have this foxy rhinestone. It looks like they were trying to emulate Betsy Johnson, but it's not. Okay. And then we have a bicycle with little rhinestones. Very, very cute. They're all long. So these are each gonna be a buy it now of $5 each. Each a buy it now $5. They're fun. Sometimes, you know what you could do when you're wrapping a gift, like if you're putting accessories on the bag on the outside or on the bow when you're wrapping it, you could like kind of like let this hang, you know, just be I like to be creative like that. And you know, it excites me when I see the kiddos like, oh wow, this one's for me, you know. A little DJ headphones, each a buy it now of $5. And let me see here, does this rock? No, but it sits up. Okay. All right. So that's that. If anybody's interested, email me, send me a screenshot, and we're going to keep it moving. Keep it moving, grooving. Okay. Renoir came out with the Renoir's known for their known for their copper. And I'm going to measure the bracelet. Comedy tragedy. That's what it is. The two faces, the masks. Okay. So this is the comedy tragedy Renoir. These are collector items. And it has clip-on earrings, matching clip-on earrings. So if anybody's interested in the bracelet, I'm just going to throw in the clip-on earrings. I just think they're cool. They're signed. Comedy tragedy. Okay. And I know that these can go for a good amount. Let me just measure the bracelet and let you know where that's at. Okay, we are looking at 7 and 3/4. 7 and 3/4. And it's a fold over clasp. Okay. Like I said, I'll throw in the earrings for free. I'm just gonna do, and it's worth a lot more than this. I'll just do a buy it now of $25. Renoir, it's signed. There it is, signed right there. Comedy tragedy, and oh, okay, you got it. Congratulations. All right, folks. I still have this hold on one second. I still have this crystal pendant on this sterling chain. The sterling chain, look at the style of this. This one's gorgeous. I'm going to give a measurement. It is sterling. And look at how beautiful this crystal pendant is. Has a blue, it's probably like blue topaz, that stone right there. Now the point, it's a little rounded, okay, but it still doesn't, you know, compromise the integrity of the piece. So the drop on this is going to be 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches. Absolutely gorgeous. I will have a start bid on this one of $60. A start bid of $60 on this faceted crystal pendant. I love crystals. Now, from the folks who came in later, I have this sterling, solid sterling. It's over 77 grams of sterling bracelet. This marcasite one. This is actually just a chain. I'll put that over here. Okay, we are going to pass on that. Actually, I'll just leave it right here. I love this checkerboard thing that I picked up. I like the two tones of the wood. Okay, so these sterling rings that I'm gonna show next are gonna be $20 each. Okay. Okay. So this one's a size 6.5. This one has flowers on it. Okay. 6.5. Remember the size, because there's like 4 different rings I'm going to show. This one has like an older feel to it. And this one is going to be a size, oh, this one's a size 10. This one is a size 10, and it has a rhinestone in the center. It reminds me of like an antique ring. Size 10, okay. This one with the blue stone is going to measure size 8. And I actually have the matching pendant. The matching pendant, okay. Size 8. And then this one is going to be like a smoky topaz. And it is a size 7. It's a size 7. I do like the design on the side though. Okay, so these are each gonna be a buy it now. You just tell me which one you want. 1, 2, 3, or 4. These are gonna be a buy it now of 20 each. A buy it, and they're all sterling. A buy it now of 20 each. And then this one has a matching pendant. Each a buy it now of 20 sterling silver. I think this one's very classy and sleek. I have my little fingerprint on it. Okay, we are gonna pass. We're gonna pass on these guys. This is actually, it's not sterling. It might be like a stainless steel. And it's for oils or like a perfume. It's a pendant. Oh, my thing's trying to disconnect right now. It's just a really fun thing you could hang off of your necklace, and you could put oils or whatnot. If anybody's interested, I will do this one for a buy it now of 10 bucks. A buy it now of $10. Put some lavender oil, eucalyptus. It's just, you know, perfume, and then dot yourself. Okay, let's pass on this. I have some more sterling feather earrings, but these have an opal. Look at those. Those are nice. If anybody's interested, let's just do a buy it now of 25. A buy it now of 25. We have the sterling feather with the opal. Hey, Lamont. How's it going? Buy it now of 25. Opal and the sterling feathers. Okay, we're gonna pass on these. Everything's going good. Awesome. Very, very nice. Okay, this is a bypass sterling. I don't know if that's like a leaf or a feather. I think it's more of a floral leaf. Sterling. It's right here. It's at a size 9. You can make it smaller. What happened, mister? You got fed. I fed you. Here they come. Here comes Bronze. He's probably going to jump up here. This is great for like a thumb ring. Okay. If anybody's interested, I will do this at a start bid, and it's sterling, 20. A start bid of 20. Let me take it off before. It's adjustable. I like the rings that wrap around the finger like this. There's just something about it. I think it's sexy. I really do. Okay, we're gonna pass on this. I have a vintage Jackie Kennedy bracelet, and it comes in this box. It is a color. It has its certificate. Camrose and Cross collabed with Jackie Kennedy to make basically the pieces that she has. This has an extender right here. So without the, I think without the extender, it's about a 7, and with the extender, it's an 8. Let me see. Let me double check. So yeah, it's about a 7. If you're 7, you could take off the extender, and then with this extender, it is an 8, and it's gold tone with emerald stones, emerald glass stones, and clear rhinestones. Okay, so I'm trying to see if so this one, it says, okay, I don't think platinum wedding pins, engagement bracelet. I'm not sure if this one matches. I'm not sure if this one matches the card, because it's saying that it's platinum wedding pins in hair engagement bracelet. Well, there's the bracelet. Oh my God, it even it was even, it was stating where the piece was worn. I don't think this is it though. Hold on. Who was there? JFK and Jackie never sat at the same table. Each hosted their own table of 10 so more guests could feel honored. There's just like a whole little description about Jackie often wore gloves with formal clothing and found the extensions helped her bracelets fit better. Okay. I know that I read somewhere that Camrose and Cross, when they made these, she would actually start using this instead of like her real like gold and diamond pieces. Here's the certificate. Here's the original box. Okay. I know that's what this is valued at. I'm just going to do a buy it now 40 on this. I'll do a buy it now 40. It's worth a lot more. And yeah, it is it's a vintage collector piece. It really is. And if you know anything about the Jackie Kennedy pieces with Camrose and Cross, they're up there. They're not cheap. So, okay. All right, you got it. Okay, Mom. So, you got it. Congratulations. Okay, and let me show this piece because this is actually a very interesting piece. This may possibly be a vintage Givenchy, and I'm going to show you why. It's not, the thing is, it's not signed. However, I know you do have a few pieces, huh? However, the bracelet is signed. The bracelet that I found online is signed by Givenchy. So this is about 16 inches from one end right here to the hook, the clasp. It's 16 inches. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I am not 100% sure. I know certain pieces like sets, they will sign the earrings or the bracelet and not sign the necklace, or they'll sign the necklace and vice versa. Okay, so this is the bracelet right here. This one is signed. Okay, it's the same beads, the same style, and this is a vintage Givenchy, sky blue lavender, bronze amber, and this is just the bracelet. Okay, I know it drives me nuts not to know for sure, but it's still a fabulous piece. It would probably go on a little snug, you know, around the neck. And it has 4 strands here. So, what I'm going to do is I am just going to do a buy it now on this one for 30. If it happens to be a vintage, authentic vintage Givenchy, because this is like an older piece, it's supposed to be, I think, from the 70s or something, then it's a hot score. This is like a $200 necklace, but I'm just gonna ask for 30. Very, very cute. I mean, somebody could stylize and accessorize more in this. Like, it's really cute. Okay, we're gonna pass on this little guy. Maybe I should just take it into a Givenchy store and say, hey, is this you guys? Because it's driving me nuts. Like I you know, I want to be able to say, yeah, this is authentic. Okay, let me show you guys this chain. These are rectangle box links, and it's a let's see here. It's a sterling chain, and we're looking at 22 inches in length. 22 inches in length. It's great for stacking or just to wear as is. 22 inches in length. Okay, so if anybody's interested, let's do a buy it now on this one for 28. A buy it now for 28. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, thank you, Pandora. Thank you so much, honey. Okay, this bracelet right here, I did add an extender. So I'm gonna give the price with the extender and without the extender, so you know it's this bracelet. Where it's at, there it has little cherubs. I believe it's the Raphael painting. Something with Raphael. Don't quote me. I'm not Einstein on this, all the jewelry. But I could know a thing or two. So if you are a 6 3/4, it'll fit you. And actually this will fit anyone from a 6 3/4 to a size 8, because I have this little sterling extender on there. 6 3/4 to a size 8. If you look these bracelets up, they are very expensive. Very. I'm just gonna I think I paid more than this, but I'm just gonna do a buy it now 30. A buy it now 30, and fabulous for stacking. Fabulous for stacking with other sterling bracelets. Buy it now for 30. Okay, so there's that one. And then this is a beautiful sterling Sagen pendant. Look at how gorgeous this tiger's eye is. It looks like it has pyrite in the tiger's eye, which it's very common for a tiger's eye to have that. This is a massive pendant. It's sitting at 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. So if anybody's interested, I will do this Sagen sterling pendant for a buy it now of 40. A buy it now of 40. I know, right? Buy it now of 40. Okay. All right, folks. So that's gonna basically be the sale for tonight. If anybody changes their mind or they want to think about, you know, adding some extra pieces. Oh, you know what? I didn't give a price on this clamp. This one's an old clamp. I had it before. So if anybody's interested, I will drop the price on that. I know they sell for over 100, but I'm not going to sell it for that much. Yeah. So if anybody, hey, Jewelry Genie, I was just about to close shop. I don't know if there's anything in the picture that you see that you like before I close out. But here is, yes, I did show the crystal necklace. This is all sterling. Let me show you the focus. It has a very interesting texture and design. It's nice and thick. This is solid sterling. We have like a blue topaz right there. So this is, let's see here, the drop on the pendant's huge. The drop on the pendant is about 3.5 inches. And then the chain going down is an additional 9.5. So from here to here, it's 9.5. Okay. This one is going to have a start bid of 65. And if you're the only bid, then and you're interested, you get to take it home. The chain alone I know is worth like 40 because of the design on it. It's nice and durable. All right, Jewelry Genie, I'm going to start calling it. Going once, going twice, fair warning, sold. Is there anything else? This is all sterling. Everything that you, except for this brooch, obviously. But these are all sterling. The hand's not. The rose is in its costume. You're very welcome. Yeah, this is pretty much what I showed. You may want to, if you want, you could go back to the front of the video when the live ends to see if you want to add anything else. Oh, the nail ring. Isn't it fabulous? It reminds me of Cartier. This one, it's adjustable. It's adjustable. And so it's like a bypass, you know? So right now it's sitting at a 9, but you can make it smaller. It's sitting at a 9, but you can make it a lot smaller because it's an adjustable bypass. I don't know if you have like bigger or smaller fingers. You're 5. Let me see here. That's pretty small. I mean, it could. Okay, no problem. Thank you. No problemo. Let's see here. I did, you're 5.5. I did show this one. Oh no, that's 6.5. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, well folks, like I said, if you change your mind on any of the pieces, email me. I will respond to it as soon as I have a chance. And I will be billing either tonight or tomorrow morning, or tomorrow sometime. I think I'm gonna do it tonight though. Okay, so yeah, you guys all have a beautiful rest of your night, and I'll see you guys coming up soon. Okay, all right, adios, have a good night.